really close friendships aren't planned, which is why mentoring is most powerful when it's informal.
You're the best friend I ever had.
You pretty okay too.
Nevertheless, over 2/3 of Fortune 500 companies have formal mentoring programs, which usually means that experts are putting people together.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Because they're forced, most formal mentoring relationships peter out. But formal mentoring can work. Sodexo employs 400,000 people in food service and facilities management. It's global.
I am Sodexo.
We are Sodexo.
A mentoring program at a big place like Sodexo will be formal, but the magazine Diversity Inc. has named it the best mentoring program in corporate America. Is it the very best? Who knows? What we do know is that Sodexo is doing 3 things that all great mentoring programs have in common. Rule 1, mix and match.
We make sure that we have a good mix in terms of all the levels of diversity. So race, gender, experiences with the company, age, all of these factors come into play. And as you know, we pride ourselves on our inclusion. And so when we have this mix, it makes for better mentoring relationships.
Rule 2, monitor. Stay on their case.
It's structured, it has guidelines and milestones, and as with any of the programs, the mentee is responsible for the goals and outset of how they want to direct themselves.
I have an accountability to report in on the progress that we're doing. So I am evaluated. I have ownership of this relationship. They put it more on the mentee than the mentor. So it's up to me to make sure that I'm scheduling my monthly meetings, that I'm the one that's following up on any kind of task or conversation that I may have with my mentor. And I do report that back to the administrator of the program.
There's a formalized resource tool that we can utilize to log and track and exchange ideas, and you can open up to as many people as you wish to. So.
And rule 3, measure. Ask people if it's working for them.
We've conducted 6 return on investment studies that ultimately it is self-reported, so more qualitative in nature, but it's indicating year over year that for every dollar that we're spending, we're seeing a return of $2, so a 2-to-1 benefits to cost ratio. Recently, we conducted a longitudinal study, and we looked at the cohorts from 2010 to 2013. And what we're finding is that individuals who are participating in the Impact program are being promoted at a higher proportion than the general managerial population.
Wow.
To the tune of, for women, it's a 10% delta. For minorities, it's 5%. And for women of color, it showed up as a 4% difference. So there's something to be said about the traction that one gets when an organization can measure an initiative such as this.
Okay, so let's review. 1, mix and match. 2, monitor and create structure. Stay on their case. 3, measure effectiveness. And that's how you avoid making the wrong kinds of pairings.
In fact, he was sort of a flop. A great, big, fat flop.
Stop it, Mother.
And maybe, if you're lucky, you get something even better than what you expected.
Hey! Mr. Miyagi! We did it! We did it! All right!
At Sodexo, that's just a day at the office.